Hi everybody, it's Linda. Welcome back to Tips for You. Well, I have an excellent weight loss tip for you today, and it involves garlic. But before I get into the weight loss tip with garlic, I want to remind you of what a miracle food garlic truly is. It has immune boosting and medicinal properties that are amazing. It is an antiviral, an antifungal, and an antibacterial. It helps heal all kinds of colds and flus. As a matter of fact, there is evidence and research showing that garlic helps prevent and reduce high blood pressure, high cholesterol, cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes. In fact, in alternative medicine, garlic is one of the most powerful detoxifiers for the body, and it can even help get rid of worms and parasites in the body. Garlic gets its amazing health benefits from one of its most potent sulfur compounds called allicin. Allicin is released from garlic whenever it is crushed, chewed, or chopped. If you prefer cooked garlic, it's important to remember to let your crushed or chopped garlic sit for 10 minutes before you cook it in order to activate and preserve its allicin compounds and therapeutic benefits. But garlic is not just a miracle food for your health and your immunity. It is a miracle food for weight loss as well because it is an appetite suppressant. When you eat garlic, it reduces your appetite because it increases the sensitivity of leptin in the brain. Leptin is a hormone, and it is produced by your fat cells, and it communicates with your brain and tells your brain it's full. So when you eat garlic, you stay full longer. I discovered this quite by accident, actually. I make a herbal tea remedy when I'm not feeling well that involves using a clove of crushed raw garlic. I actually shared it on YouTube. In fact, I'll link it below and I'll put it in the cards because it's a wonderful remedy. And I take it as soon as I'm feeling sick, and I give it to my family, and it works wonders. And I noticed whenever I had this herbal infusion that I wouldn't be hungry for hours. So I started experimenting a little with that, and I would add crushed raw garlic to my salads and salad dressing, or even just to stir it into my pasta, mostly to do it for health reasons. But then I realized that I literally would not be hungry for hours. So I began to kind of use it in the evening, trying to incorporate more raw garlic into my dinner foods because I was eating sometimes late at night because I would get hungry later on after dinner and snack too close to bedtime. But if I had garlic, raw garlic, in my dinner, I was going to be full longer. So I did a little research on that. I wanted to see, is this a thing? Do other people experience appetite suppression with garlic? And sure enough, many people claim that raw garlic does in fact suppress the appetite. And now we know why. Because of its ability to affect the chemicals in your brain. So it's a real thing. And another added bonus, garlic also releases another hormone, and it's called norepinephrine, and that is a stimulant. And garlic helps to stimulate your metabolism. So garlic not only suppresses your appetite, but it helps stimulate your metabolism to help you burn calories faster. And there are even studies to back this up. In a 2003 study, researchers found that the allicin in garlic stimulates the satiety center in rats' brains, which reduces feelings of hunger. In addition to curbing their appetite, garlic stimulated the nervous system to release adrenaline and in turn increase their metabolism. And in a 2011 study on mice, which was published in the Journal of Nutrition, it concluded that mice that were fed a high-fat diet in order to induce obesity were able to reduce their body weight due to the significant anti-obesity effects of being administered garlic. And they noted other improvements in the mice from the garlic as well, and those included improvement of abnormal plasma and liver lipid profiles, including reduction in total cholesterol. Now, I did read that people suggest crushing it, putting it into water and drinking it down before breakfast, or mixing it with honey and water and having it before breakfast or meals. And the reason I don't recommend that. And the reason I don't is because garlic has a tendency to cause an upset stomach. It can give you some heartburn, and that can happen to me. And if you have a sensitive stomach, like I do, you may not want to have garlic on an empty stomach. You're best off, if you want to have garlic in between meals, is to crush it, put it into your cup, and pour boiling water in a tea bag. Have it with tea and lemon and honey, and drink it that way, or to have it, with your food. That will help keep you from getting an upset stomach with it, and it'll help you digest it. And the whole purpose of it is not to make you skip meals. I mean, we all need to have breakfast. You don't want to do that. You just want to stay full longer, because that will help you curb your appetite. You won't eat as much. So I'm recommending it to you if you are trying to lose weight and you want to give it a try. I think it's a fantastic inclusion into a weight loss plan. Of course, you need to have a healthy diet, you need to exercise and stay active, but look at all the wonderful benefits you get with garlic. A fresh clove of garlic is best. And make it fresh every day rather than removing a bunch of these cloves and peeling them ahead of time and keeping them in a jar. I find that it's more potent that way because they're covered with a protective covering. And don't worry if your garlic sprouts. That's actually more healthy for you. I like to just trim off that little butt end like that, peel it down, and then I use a garlic press to press the garlic. I'll usually cut it in half to make it easier to press. And if you want, you can use half of it during one meal and a half during another meal. You don't have to have the whole clove all at once. If you're sick, then I would. I put it right into my cup. Press your garlic, okay? If you have one of these kinds of presses, they're great because then I push this back in and it allows the inside to pop out nicely. So I can just scrape it all out, and there you go. Here are some suggestions for you on how you can incorporate raw garlic into your meals. You can put it in your salad, just stir it right in, or you can put your crushed garlic into your salad dressing. You can put crushed garlic into your rice. Of course, when your rice is finished cooking and you're serving it in your plate, then you can just put the raw garlic right in. And same with pasta, you can put it right into your dish of pasta. I also like to put it into my yogurt. I love Greek yogurt, and I stir raw garlic, crushed raw garlic right into my Greek yogurt, and then I spread it on crackers, and it's a great little appetizer for me. I do the same with cheese. I smash some raw garlic into my brie, or I love Port Salut. I eat that cheese a lot, and then I'll serve it on crackers. It's delicious. Also, hummus. I like to stir it into my hummus. You can spread it on meat, chicken, or fish in your plate, before you eat it. Just spread it right on top. You can put it in wraps or sandwiches, whatever you're eating, an egg sandwich or a roast beef sandwich. Or you can put it into your soup. If you're having a bowl of soup, just crush a clove of garlic right into it and just stir it up and enjoy it that way. And I also like to put it on pizza. I'll crush some garlic and put it on a slice of pizza and top my pizza with it. So there's some few suggestions for you on how you can incorporate more raw garlic into your diet. And there's one final thing I want to share with you that I came across during my research that I thought would be helpful for you if you are trying to lose weight or body fat or lower your cardiovascular disease risk. It was a small study that involved taking aged garlic extract supplements. The study was done in 2012 on 30 postmenopausal healthy women, and it concluded that taking aged garlic extract supplements resulted in significant reductions in weight, body fat, and cardiovascular disease risk factors. I just want to mention, however, that there was no mention in this study as to whether the aged garlic extract supplements provided appetite suppression like the fresh raw garlic does. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And let me know below in the comments if you're going to give this a try. If you're going to include garlic in your diet more for your immunity and to boost your health, or if you're going to use it for the weight loss idea that I just shared with you. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe because I have a lot more to come, something of interest to everyone and always with your best interest in mind. And please visit me at my blogspot where I do a lot of writing, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so we can stay connected there as well. Okay, well, thanks so much for viewing. Bye-bye now.